Burkina Faso, the land of the uprights, led by the great Captain Ibrahim Traoré, now has sacked its prime minister. The government has announced that it has also dissolved the government. They have put in place a new prime minister, which was the Minister of Communication, Culture, and Tourism, is now the prime minister of the country. As we know, also maybe few weeks ago, the government of Mali has sacked its prime minister, and in place has put a new prime minister, which is from the military. But the interesting thing is that from Mali, we have read, and also the government has released a statement saying that this prime minister has been complaining 2 times publicly why the government should not transfer power to civilians, meaning the so-called democracy election, why it has not happened. It has taken long, so twice he did that. That's why they have removed him. And we even have seen power transfer, that the one sacked, thanking the government, and for them to accept and welcome the new prime minister. But with the Burkina Faso, it's just that maybe less than 24 hours now, but we haven't heard anything like why the prime minister is removed. But of course, this is definitely, that has to do that with the revolutionary work that Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing. So there is some kind of problem, or meaning, or this man has been an obstacle, or have been found working with the previous colonizers, colonial powers like France. So it must be something that has to do with them being French elements. I don't know, but it's definitely that, somehow they have become an obstacle for the revolutionary work that these leaders are doing. So, you can see it in 2 ways. One might say, okay, get sacked if you don't add any value to this revolutionary work, like there's no other option, which is in strengthening this also, that you can say Captain Ibrahim Traoré, like 2 days ago, we have seen that he launching the newly opened tomato processing factory in the country, which costed about 12 million of US dollars. And now, like after 1 day, announcing the dissolvement of the government. So, this man is not really resting. He's not joking. He's doing day and night, like you literally can say 24/7. Every time, every day, there is a change in that government. I mean, mostly in terms of what they are achieving. Either he's inaugurating one company or that, or working, talking with the students, with the grassroots level. He is very active, down to earth, accessible to those who come from the continent or from outside, people who appreciate this government. And he's also accessible to his own people. You see him going with students outside of the capital, and to really encourage them to work on agriculture. He talks to the students, and he talks to the military. He is really busy getting works done. So on the other side, one also asked, the first one was, I was in support of whether you are a prime minister or a military, or doesn't matter who you are, if you are not going hand in hand with this revolutionary work, there's no other option but to be sacked. Okay, that's one. Secondly, I mean, until when you continue to do this, or like, you watch your back, when will this end? That's also another question. So, of course, the thing is that for any African country, or any other developing country, that's what the West do not want you to become or do, is that to be able to use your own natural resources and to develop your country, and of course to refuse or to bow. If you refuse to bow to them, all these have been tick for the Sahel states. So they have cut their ties with their former colonial power, in which all the previous governments have something that they haven't dared to do, but this is what the people wanted. And this government they come from military, and they took power, and they are doing what they need to do in order to achieve that economic sovereignty, and to get that economic power in their country, and to benefit their people. They are tired of working for their colonial powers, in this case France and its allies, which are the Western countries. So this is it, and hopefully things will get clear, and why the reason of this prime minister is removed. Well, what the government said is that the ousted prime minister, his name is Prime Minister Tambela. He has served of 3 successive governments, of course, and a lot of coup d'etats happened, or at least attempted, during Ibrahim Traoré's time, and he has reshuffled his government, but the prime minister has sustained it, and this is the first time this happened. But I'm sure we will get the detail of it. In any case, the government has terminated the prime minister's official functions are terminated. This is the only statement that came from the government. But we will get clarity, I'm sure, because always Captain Ibrahim Traoré, after some time, there is this trend in him that really have been following. He comes and he gives clarity. He, explains. He talks to the people. That's what he does. One time, people were saying, "Oh, he's not going out of his palace. He's." Kind of hijacked and this and that. So he has to go out because the media was going crazy. He has to go out to talk to the press people, and that to show nothing happened. So he's a person who address things. So he will definitely address this. Why this prime minister is sacked? So. Let's see what's going to happen. But if it has to do with what the government or the president has to transfer power through election, and it has to be done now, this and that, this kind of things, I don't think they will lift any weight, because people have seen what this government is capable of achieving. They have seen his work, so I really don't think they will fall for that trap of democratical election. No. I mean, many people are seeing really this copy-pasted election system won't do anything to the African people, and also, it benefits mostly. They come as an observer of election, and you have to pay a lot of money. So whatever comes from the European Union or the US government, it always goes back to those who are observing election. And for what? We have seen so-called democratically elected presidents like Tinubu, like Nana Akufo-Addo, how they have failed their nation. They have failed their nation, and the people have failed from removing these people from power. Actually, it works both ways. Anyway, that's what came to my mind to reflect to you. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this move of Burkina Faso removing its prime minister? So yeah, share your thoughts. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share the video with others. Thanks again, and bye bye. I will see you on the next one.